Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So we are going to watch episode 3 and 4 of the Claws of Axos. And oh my goodness, guys, I'm really excited. I cannot lie. I love how bizarre this is. And I just can't wait to see more, honestly. I also like the fact that there seems to be like some, you know, the guy that's like trying to take charge or whatever. I'm forgetting his name, so I apologize for that. But like, it kind of seems like then, you know, our core group of people are really going to band together and not necessarily like be at odds. You know, maybe I'm speaking out of turn and then that's exactly what's going to happen, but I kind of like that too, and it's like kind of a weird threat. I don't know. I'm liking this story so far. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh God! Did he just die? Did he just die? Did he just die?
Repersonalization completed.
Just a moment. You can put that away, Captain. I don't think you'll be needing it.
So you're still under arrest?
I doubt it. I think you better get in contact with your HQ.
Bitch!
What happened?
Our instruments showed attempts were being made to interfere with the structure of Axonite. We came to help, but we were too late.
We...
Ooh.
My crew have removed the unstable material.
Oh my
The reverse has
God!
already been neutralized. This kind of thing must never happen again, never. Otherwise, we shall cancel the agreement.
These shady people, well, shady person, shady thing, shady. Whatever it is, it's shady.
All things must die, Doctor. Mankind, this planet. Axos merely hastens the process.
Wow, that's so nice.
Slowly we will consume every particle of energy, every last cell of living matter.
Oh.
Earth will be sucked dry.
And to hand over command to the Brigadier.
Industry? But I haven't heard anything about this.
Well, you have now.
Look here.
Ah, we live for his sass.
Help you.
United Nations are demanding the immediate, free, worldwide distribution of Axonite.
Oh, of
In
course.
our faces, Jim.
Could be anything else?
Thank you, Sergeant. That'll be all.
I hope to let the Brigadier know you're
You'll
here.
do no such thing as an order, Sergeant.
Very good, sir.
Benton!
Go.
Oh no! How dare you? Oh my goodness.
Doctor. Don't keep me waiting, will you?
Uh-oh. The doctor's having a great time.
Now we have arranged for your companion to age to death before your eyes.
No! 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 Stop! Stop! Give me a chance and I'll prove it to you.
Very well. Release her. All right, Doctor.
Oh my God.
Begin. You have only to think the equation. The mind of Axos will do the rest.
There you are. There are your final power requirements.
Locate and enter main reactor. Establish link to transmit power.
I must leave
Oh. Yep.
Is
Okay.
something wrong?
This guy is just making a whole mess of everything.
You're sure of all this?
Hey, wait for me!
Lay down, ref.
Yeah. Sure.
Nobody ever stays put in this show.
Oh,
I
what do
swear.
you...
Hey!
The soldiers on guard really need to, like, just take a gander around a little bit. Oh no! Ah! Oh my God! Oh, sweetie, just be careful. Just be careful. We don't need you dying.
Our Axon friend has just walked straight to the furnace of the main reactor.
What?
Yeah. Also, the Master's in there, just doing his thing. We got so many problems.
I still try to find a second-hand gas stove.
Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Say everyone! Look at there, a massive power surge on the main reactor. Well, I knew the Doctor would soon return to his TARDIS, and I very much wanted to meet him just once more. Where is he, by the way?
That's
The
sweet.
Doctor and Miss Grant have disappeared.
But there may be something that I can do.
What?
Oh, stop.
If and only if you guarantee my freedom. So that instead of the gradual power build-up that Axos expects, it'll get the whole lot in one devastating surge.
Oh.
What else can we do? More precautions against nuclear blast, like sticky tape on the windows and that sort of thing.
Wow, sass.
I know!
Are you crazy, Brigadier?
Probably, but we've got no choice.
I love him. He's like, yeah, well, what are our options? Honestly.
Tell me you can absorb the total output of this complex in a police box.
Yes.
Ah! Oh, are you gonna sneak away? He's gonna do a little sneaky sneak. Just, yeah.
Escaping.
Ah! Oh, okay. Why would you walk into the claw things that capture people? Doctor.
Let's get out of here while the creature's disoriented. Come on. They won't stand a chance. They will die with Axos.
Ah! It's all very tense. Oh my god! That's how we're gonna end it? Oh goodness. They better get moving. Oh no. Yeah, this is not. I don't. What if. This is too much. This is too much. Oh, the floor! Not the floor! Or, is it a floor? I don't know. Love good math problems to get out of situations, you know what I mean? Alright, they're out! Oh!
Wait!
Why? You promised me my freedom. I've earned it.
We don't know yet what you've achieved.
My dear Brigadier.
Yeah, we need confirmation.
They must have reversed the power flow. They're feeding it back at us.
Oh!
This establishment is my responsibility. Yours is with your men.
Yes, but surely.
I don't need any help. I'll go with you in a minute.
Oh, I don't know. Oh! Wow, that sent him flying! Ah!
Going somewhere? But I must have the Master's help.
You know you can't trust him. He'll kill you the first chance he gets.
Oh, don't worry, Joe. I'll keep him in order, all right?
Right, get going.
I don't necessarily think the Master really wants to kill the Doctor. Well, sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. You never know, you know?
But they've got to be. They're working against time.
Well, why pack off all the technicians? Why can't they help? Why they gotta go it alone, huh?
Ooh.
What?
Oh, he's suspicious.
This marvelous scheme of yours.
Actually, there isn't one.
But then why?
Because if you mend the TARDIS, we can both escape.
Both.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life as a heap of dust on a second-rate planet to a third-rate star. Do you?
I feel like he's bluffing.
You are actually
You should be
prepared
bluffing.
to abandon your beloved Earth to the Axons, tender mercies.
After all, we are both Time Lords.
Yeah, okay. He's definitely... Okay.
Look, why should I help you?
We either escape together, or we die together.
Very generous.
Just in case you were thinking of leaving without me.
Ah! Good precautions. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Gotta take off. Oh, no! Absolutely not. Absolutely. Yes, you run those bitches over. Run them over! On Benton. Benton? Yeah, okay. Okay. You're okay. Oh, my God. They're everywhere. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no, not my dream team. Not my dream team. Fight them off. This is absolutely not happening. Have them fly off. Come on, Yates. You got this, you got this, you got this. There you go. There you go. Slam on the brakes, send it flying. Ah! There we go. The dream team. The dream team. We love them. We love them. Ah.
What do you want course coordinates for, Doc? You're not thinking of leaving us, are you?
Oh, just don't respond. Love it.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we are.
He's fibbing.
Of Time Lords. Goodbye, Joe. I shall miss you.
All right, you don't gotta say that, because you know he meant that. You know he meant that.
You know, I must say, I never thought that...
All these other people.
If we're going...
Not gonna miss. Is it actually working, though? Is it actually working?
But you can't rematerialize yet. We're not even in space-time.
This is as far as we're going. For the moment.
But you must be mad. Why have you brought...
I had a feeling.
You want your TARDIS back, don't you? Well, we are prepared to give you this power on one condition. That we join forces against the High Council of the Time Lords.
How can we do this?
By linking our drive systems.
I insist on my freedom.
When the link is complete.
Wow.
Do you think we ought to negotiate?
Ah! Jeez.
What happened?
You're going to tell us the light accelerator.
You've got it set in a time loop.
That's right, yes.
Stop him!
Ah! Ah! Doesn't really seem to be doing much. Oh.
You are joined to us forever in this loop of time.
Oh.
Our fate is yours.
That's horrible. Okay. Aww. Entirely sure how that works. Yeah, they all got out of Dodge. Whew. Oh no.
What about the doctor when he comes back?
Well, this is a fine welcome, I must say.
What about the master?
Well, I sincerely hope he's with them.
Hope.
Well, I suppose he could have got away.
Of course.
How did you get out of it?
Oh, I simply boosted the circuits and broke free. Now, obviously, the Time Lords have programmed the TARDIS always to return to Earth. It seems that I'm some kind of a galactic yo-yo.
Oh no. Okay, I actually quite like this story. I don't really know why. I think it was a good mixture of what I like in classic Who stories and everything like that. Okay. Oh god, there's a lot to cover, I guess. I love kind of how the Doctor and the Master work together in this iteration or whatever, because sometimes they do have to work together and sometimes they don't, and sometimes but I feel like they're always trying to outsmart one another or whatever. And I really love that about their relationship, specifically in these stories. Obviously, as soon as the Doctor saying yeah, let's just leave Earth to their own devices and it is what it is. That's not exactly what he said, but that's sort of what he said. I was like, well, he's got something up his sleeve. I will say I, needed the explanation, even though I don't, whatever the explanation was going to be. I thought it would have been really interesting if he was stuck in a time loop and would have to figure out a way to get out of it, which I guess he just already knew how to get out of it. But that would be quite a sacrifice, don't you think? For the Doctor to stick, the Axos in a time loop, and then he himself is stuck in it with them. But yeah, when he just like randomly got out of it, I was like, I feel like I need a little more explanation of how he randomly did that, but you know. So I guess he gave one at the end. Yeah, I love the fact that he's has to come back to Earth. So it's not, I was curious. I was like, oh my God, is this going to be the story that he gets the TARDIS fixed? Because obviously it doesn't stay this way forever. Now, it may stay this way for the majority of the Third Doctor's time, in my opinion. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of curious, like, is this going to be the one, and then he's going to be able to travel again? And if he does travel again at any point in time, like, is Joe going to go with him and be his companion? I would assume the Brigadier would not, given the fact that, like, like, he's got things to do. he's a busy man, and the Doctor wouldn't want him there anyway. He would. I feel like he is gonna miss him whenever, I don't know. But I was kind of curious as to, is this the moment where he's gonna like fix the TARDIS or whatever? And I guess like there was progress made, but not enough, right? I thought this was a really interesting story, and it may not have been the most complicated story in regards to some of the ones that we've had recently, right? Recently, I mean like within the Third Doctor's era thus far or whatever, but I liked it. I thought it was an unique villain, and a little bit different than the typical, I think I talked about this a little bit in the last reaction, but the typical, like, the Master is, pulling the strings, and he's, kind of using people or I don't know, but it was a little bit more of like another threat, so that the Master and the Doctor had to kind of work together towards the end, even though, they weren't really completely working together. There was some shadiness going on and everything like that, but I like that there actually seemed to like be a pretty legitimate threat, if not weird. I gotta say, the person who came up with just like the costume designing, or the what do you call it, like just the designing of the aliens, the villains, whatever, was, I mean, they must have had a field day. I mean, I really loved how like bizarrely crazy it was. I love seeing Yates and Benton doing their thing. I love them. I talked about that before, that I love that they're actually like focusing on some of the and they're not all, I mean, there's a couple of, unit soldiers or whatever that are probably pretty expendable or whatever, but we're getting to know some of them, which is really, really great. I feel like I really liked this story. I thought it was good. And, I thought it was good that it didn't take, I think it was just the right amount of time for this story. That it wasn't like drawn out into 6 parts or whatever. It's interesting for Classic Who to kind of figure out like what is, for certain stories, some stories are really, really long, and they fill up every single episode with a lot of interesting stuff, or what you would need from a story. Sometimes when they're a little bit longer, there's a little bit of filler in there. I thought this was the exact right amount of episodes for this specific like adversary or whatever. So I like that a lot. I think if it was drawn out a little bit more, it would have been a little repetitive, maybe a little bit, but I liked it a lot. And yeah, it's been a really interesting time with the Third Doctor thus far. So I'm pretty curious to see where we... Man, he might just be stuck on Earth for a really, really long time. I have no idea. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm excited to... It would be nice to see the Third Doctor eventually travel, so hopefully that does happen at some point. But also, like, I think if that ever happens, I'm going to be really, really sad because I really like a lot, you know, like the characters from UNIT, and I feel like they're not going to go with him. So, you know, I kind of don't want it to happen. I kind of like that he's stuck for the time being. You know, if it gets repetitive or something like that, or if the stories don't seem to be all that interesting. But adding the Master in the mix for, you know, these stories or whatever really gives it something new, and it's not, it doesn't seem to be the same old thing over and over again. Anyway, it's just me ranting about that. All right. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.